Well, here we are at Litehouse Pools and Spas, where I got my big green egg.
Yes.
Thanks to Mike.
You're welcome.
And all the cool stuff that goes with it. And we're getting into that season where people are going to want to make some ribs out there. So we thought
Absolutely.
ribs might be the way to go, huh?
Yes, absolutely.
So how do you start? What are we going to do with this
So what
thing?
these are baby back ribs. And what I do first things is kind of look them over to make sure there's no shards of bone or anything from the butchering. Next step, we kind of go in here.
So you take that off the back.
Yeah, this is the membrane. What happens is this is kind of like that silver skin, and that silver skin just really does not ever render out.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really go away.
It's tough to get seasonings and flavors to go through that, too,
Exactly, and then that actually, once it heats up, kind of tightens up and actually creates a problem on the backside of the rib where you have a, bit of toughness on it. So
right. There you go.
like
You
to
got
get
it.
all that off. All we're going to do now, I'll have you open up the oil.
Okay. I got it.
Put a little bit on my hands.
Ooh, I'm going to oil up Mike. Oh, there you go.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to use that basically to
The green egg party.
make the seasoning stick. Exactly.
Okay. You get
Then
enough
I'll
oil?
That should be pretty good.
Okay.
And I'll have you basically sprinkle out all over here. There you go. Yeah, as I said, got to block a little bit of the wind. And we do this pretty liberally. Have you flip it over there.
Where do you get this seasoning?
This is Big Green Egg down in Dizzy. This is one of our seasons that we have.
Can I get that at Litehouse Pools and Spas?
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
So next step, typically what we do is, I'm cooking multiple ribs. So what I'll do is, this is our V-rack, and it actually works this way for roasts and turkeys and stuff.
Okay.
Well, we basically turn it upside down. So what I'll do is, right here,
Yep.
kind of halfway, I'll cut through. That way, once we do this, we're gonna open this up here.
Load it up.
Stick that in there.
Okay.
And then basically what we do is stand these ribs up inside so they can do their thing.
Okay, while those are cooking, so you got some corn I see you're
Yes,
pulling
we
off
did.
over
Yes.
there. Yeah, so the corn, it looks a little burned, or is that the way it's supposed to be?
Well, it's actually Mexican street corn. So what it is basically you put a sauce on there after it's all done kind of browning up, and a little bit of cheese, and you end up with the Mexican street corn.
Okay, so these have been in here cooking a little bit, and they look
Yep.
like this. How long do you cook them in there like that?
Basically about 4 hours roughly at about 250 degrees.
So I don't want to open. I want to leave it closed
you
for
wanna keep it
4
closed.
hours.
Yeah.
For 4 hours.
Exactly.
And then after that, then what happens?
Basically what we'll do then is we'll take them out of the rack, lay them out, and then sauce them up. And they'll go for about another half an hour, and then we'll pull them out and serve them.
Look at that. So what sauce did you put on there?
This is a KC barbecue sauce, along with the Carolina sauce, and then the last one here is the mustard sauce.
Look at that.
The
Look
honey
how nice
mustard.
those are charred, huh? So I think all we got to do now is slice a piece off. So
Absolutely.
which one are we going to do?
Well, you tell me what you want to go with.
I sort of like this bone right there.
Okay. So what we'll do is we'll cut this right off. Oops.
Hey, so the next time you and I get together, what we'll do is maybe we'll give the folks a lesson on how to light the grill and how to do all that
Absolutely.
Because I got to tell you, it's addictive. You get a big green egg and you get into it, don't
It
you?
is very addictive.
And this is probably the main reason why it's very addictive, because the food actually tastes different, doesn't it?
It does. It does. It comes out restaurant quality, and you're doing it in your backyard, and you allowed yourself to do all the fun stuff with it.
So I'm going to run in Litehouse Pools and Spas here, get another bag of charcoal.
Okay.
Because the big green egg charcoal is the best.
It is the best.
You make great ribs.
Thanks, bud.